I would say that before the Second Vatican Council, so before October 1962, your experience of you and your friends would be one where they were happy to say they're Catholics and they'd be proud of their Catholic faith. The Second Vatican Council brought a disaster upon us, inadvertently or possibly intentionally amongst some elements. It basically led to a state of affairs where we are in like headless chickens. We don't have a sense of the centrality of the faith nor our place in the world. Add to that, the loss of our power has allowed all the negative aspects of our civilization to come out. So, an example of this, concrete example of the influence of the church. If you were to have a child and you wanted to sit him in front of the television set while you went and did the dinner, you could sit him in front of a television set where there's a film on, any film made between 1935 and 1964. Because they were just reasonable films. But any film, in a moment then. Any film made after 1965, you could not do that. What the difference was, in the early 30s, a Catholic priest and a Catholic layman went to men like Louis B. Mayer and said, look, if you don't stop putting all this filth in the movies, we're going to arrange a Catholic boycott of your films. And they knew this could be done because in about 1915, the Catholic Archbishop of Philadelphia organised such a boycott, and it was very effective. So, from about 1935, the production code came in, and Hollywood obeyed it. The reason why they obeyed it is because, with the Great Depression, they could not pay their loans back on the money they'd invested in the talking pictures.
I didn't know that.
So we had them buy the shorts and curlies, as we say in England.
Sure.
But by 1965, they were rich again, and they could tell us to get lost. But if we'd have stayed a strong church, we might have actually held their feet to the fire. But that's one aspect of the strength of the church and what it did for civilization. Now, of course, we're in absolute weakness. And people notice that. You know, Islam's a bizarre religion. Ours is an absolutely logical and rational religion. If our priests put forward the logic and the rationality of our religion with vigour, with the faith that they had in the 50s, people would say, okay, we're not going to criticise you so much. You've got to be careful.